Hello everyone, Namaste. Welcome to my live series that I've been doing for almost one and a half month, and I've been just, interviewing people on this month mostly business women from our community, who was really inspiring and inspired me in my life too. In today, I know this is a little bit earlier than my usual time because I have someone from different time zones, so we are kind of working together on our time zone. So this is that's why I don't want her to keep for late night. She's from London, so also I would like to mention today, this is going to be my last interview series. I can't promise that I can't do live, but I will be coming with maybe different content. I know I will do my live every Tuesday, but maybe not the interview like I've been doing this month. So my today's guest is my friend Sabita from London. She is one of the successful business owner and business online business coach and mom, and she have a lot to share with us. She's also one of the positive influence in my life. We have been working together for almost 2 years. She's not my mentor, but she's just like my mentor, and she helped me a lot when I started my business. So I would like to bring her here. Hello. Thank
Hello,
you.
namaste. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Would you mind like introducing yourself to our viewers, please?
Hello, namaste, everyone. My name is Savita Adhikari, and I'm here in London. And as Nirmala earlier said, I'm a mom of two young girls. My older one is just over 5, and younger one is over 3. It's actually almost 4 now. And I've been doing this business for the last 2 years now. Actually, it's going to be 2 years exactly on 1st of April. So it's just nearly 2 years now. So, and that's what my journey has been. So I'm going to share you a little bit more about it later on. So.
Thank you, Sabita. I think you were like 1 month senior to the business than me because I started in May, so it's going to be 2 years in May. So that's awesome. I know everything about you, but I want my viewers and friends and your viewers to know about more about you. I have few more questions since we both have like kids on our background. Sorry. Uh, so I have few more. There are a few people watching, so we will come back and talk to you guys. For now, Savita and I have very short, limited time, so we'll just try to go and move forward in this the interview. So my first question: why did you choose to become an online business owner or digital business owner?
Actually, you know what? When I started my journey, I was not looking to become a business owner or online business owner. I was looking for a job, something I could do from home. Because at that time I was working in central London, and I used to spend almost 3 hours every single day just on commute. So I was looking to work from home so that I can be around my kids. So I was looking for basically, according to what my background was, I come from a corporate background, and I used to oversee projects and things like that. So I was looking for freelance jobs, just do work on temporary projects. And I came across several business opportunity, the ads I saw on several social media as well as on Google as well. And so I decided to check them out. I actually invested actually on 2 business prior to this one. One of them was Amazon as well. So I first one I tried for, I think it was less than a week, and I looked into business model and all that. I had made a small investment, and but I didn't like it, so I just left that, and I kept on looking. And later on, I came across Amazon as well, and I did start my training as well on Amazon. It was FBA, private level. And I was doing that for, I think it was almost 3 weeks. I did the training, and somehow it didn't feel right. And I always follow my heart, and it didn't feel right to me. So I kept on looking, and finally I saw this business. Well, it was an ad. So when I saw the ad, and I had to check it out. So I checked it out, and actually, within a week, was a business owner. Just shortly after a week, actually, a little bit over a week, I was already a business owner. So I was really, you can see I was really excited about this opportunity. So
Thank
that's how.
Thank you, Sabita. I know I have tried a few other different business too, like selling T-shirt online, selling makeup. I don't want to. I know there are a lot of people doing great on those business and those fields too. But as you said, I was like, I don't think this is for me. So I tried, but I could not get anything. I did not succeed because maybe my heart was not there. So when I found this one, I was like, okay, this is what I was looking for because of this old automotive system. Like busy moms like me and like you and many of like other moms, it's really convenient and very flexible. So we don't. That's the reason I chose to. So we all have kind of same story. We have lots of friends watching. I don't know if you can see. Rajesh watching from Canada. Natasha, she's one of our friends and business partners. She's from London, and
Hi, Natasha.
Maria is watching. I think
Hi, Maria.
Wednesday. So thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. We'll come back and say hello to you guys once we're done with live. I have another question. What is the favorite? I know there are a lot. For me, if you ask me, I have a lot. But what is your at least like one or two favorite thing about this business? Most favorite?
Yeah, it is. I do have a lot actually, and but well, my top three would be first one, obviously, to being able to own my time. As I said, earlier, I looked into other businesses as well. For those were not suitable for me because I had at that time when I first started, my older girl was just over 3, and younger one was just over 1 at that time. Actually, nearly 2 at that time, and they were still at the stage they needed my attention all the time, so I still wanted them to be my priority, and I didn't want to do any other business that would take me away from them. So this business has allowed me, in a sense that we have a lot of we talk about automation a lot, and it's not that automation, we don't have to do any work, but it does take away a lot of work. Like we have to nurture our leads, we have email campaigns going on automation, as well as we have lead generation that is all done in automated, because we are running ads and things like that. So ads are also very affordable compared to other businesses, like especially if you are running big brick and mortar business. Advertising costs are massive, but with this business we can set our budget. It's not like you have to have really high budget. You just spend what you can, and how quickly you want to grow your business, right? So that allow me the flexibility. So number one is owning my time, being able to, and number two is that helping others as well, like helping moms like myself, because my pain point when I started this journey was because I wanted to be home with my kids. I didn't want to miss my kids' milestones, because I remember, as I said, my younger one, I used to bring both of them at that time to the nursery, to the daycare, and then they will send me photographs of our take videos whenever they're doing something. So it made me really I really missed those moments. So I will never get those back. And I want to be able to, in a position right now, to be able to help other moms who are going through what I was going through at that time. So it's, being able to help them, that is one of the biggest joys. And, I have some moms around me, and being able to work with them, and we have same values and principles, and we work towards the same goal, and it's been wonderful. So that's my number two. And the third one is the community. We observe so much from people around us, right? So when we hang around with people we talk about negative energy, right? We observe so much of negative energy, like somebody's always saying negative things, then we will absorb that, and we start to become that as well. Like, especially when it comes to our limiting beliefs and all that, somebody says you can't do this, or you're not good enough, and things like that, and we already have so many things going in our head, and we start to believe that. But when we are surrounded by people who are positive, who are inspiring, who are always uplifting each other, and they are doing themselves as well, always pushing themselves out of their comfort zone to help each other and all those things. So Community has been the biggest thing for me. Like I'm not a very I'm not a very talkative. I'm an introvert, and I am very shy. And when I first started my business, actually, I couldn't even talk. I didn't even want to share my photos or videos online with even with my friends, right? So but this has allowed me to do that, like, because being around people who are inspiring and always positive and always supporting. So these are my top three favorite things about the business.
Thank you. Yes, community. I can tell because me personally, I think you have seen personal growth on me like since I started, right? I have this like a limiting belief that I could not speak. I was not a shy person, but I have this thing because being from a different country, coming to different country, and then learning English. English is our second language, so I always had this thing that, oh, I don't think I will be able to talk to people in English. Always, even on during my coaching exam, I told my coach I'm going to withdraw my test because I don't think I can talk in English. That I was that, but the community, like coaches, mentors, all the people, and like Sabita, you too, I have learned, and you inspired me a lot in many
Thank
ways.
you so much.
Directly or indirectly, you did a lot. So you are really inspiring, and I still remember the day you were talking about like, oh, we used to talk like, you don't like posting picture about kids and all this thing. Now I know it's all like that community really helped us to come out from our comfort zone. And yeah, it's great. So another question, I know your achievements, but I want to share my friends and viewers like what are your great like a few achievements, like not you can mention everything, but like you said, like top three or two achievements so far.
Like in terms of generally in life, obviously, is because like mother is the biggest achievement, right? We all, it's one of the most challenging but yet most rewarding achievements of us, right? For us. And if you're talking about the business side of it, there are so many achievements. Gosh, one of the things is that number one, as I said, is being able to help others, being able to help other moms to do, break out of that and start building their freedom or the financial freedom, right? It's not like they're going to have it overnight success, but they are working towards it so that they can leave their 9 to 5 or their job so that they can be home with their kids, right? So that's number one, I would say. And number two is that personal development. I have always been always been about personal development in my early years as well. But what this has done for me is that I've been able to push myself further. Like a lot of things, like I was not, when I first started this business, I was not worried about not being able to do it, because I knew that if I put in effort, then I can do it. My biggest problem was as I said, I was very shy. I couldn't even speak up for myself. And especially talking around people, even with my job, I used to manage several teams as well throughout my career. But even then, I was when people said something, I could not say anything back to them. Even if I was right and they were wrong, I could not speak for myself. And this business has allowed me to develop that confidence to speak up for myself. And I don't, it hasn't changed my personality. I haven't overnight, or even 2 years, I have not suddenly become very talkative or making conversation with lots of people, because that's my character, right? But what it has given me is have the confidence to speak up for myself. If something's not right, then I can speak for myself. So those are the two top things that I have been able to achieve, I would say.
Thank you. Yeah, so many. I know. I have seen yours. I have seen your growth since, like, since I think we kind of started together, right? Like from
Yeah.
April and May. So it's great. Another question: do you do anything besides this one? I know, like watching your videos and all these things, you are already helping other moms to do like some kind of branding or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but I know you do something different, right?
Yeah, actually, what I started to do is, when I first started, obviously, I had a lot of things that I had limiting beliefs, and had to work a lot on my mindset. So mindset is something that I had to, work a lot around mindset, on not only about my beliefs and my self-confidence and things like that, but also around a lot of things around money, success, and things like that. So I did put in a lot of work. I read lots of books, and I also actually attended a lot of workshops, online workshops, to help me to improve myself, as I said, continue developing myself. And in the process, I have sort of developed a passion for it. So I've also got myself a certification on those things like life coach and mindset coach, as well as I do also, I have a deep love with meditation. And when I first started, actually, I did not meditate that often. Of course, I grew up in a household like my mommy used to do yoga and things like that. So we were exposed to that. So we were doing a little bit of, I was doing on and off. But religiously, I've been doing it every single day, meditation, for the last over a year now. Before that, I was just doing a little bit. So I'm also, because of that passion, because it has changed me internally. So I wanted to explore that further so that I can help others as well with that. So I've got that meditation teaching certification as well. So, and also on top of that, I'm also I started doing when the actually just before the lockdown, I started taking that neuro linguistic programming, the NLP certification. But that wasn't right now. I started, but then lockdown happened and homeschooling and everything. So that one is on hold right now. So I need to pick it up. But I've been distracted with a little bit of side projects, like as you were saying, branding, helping others with personal branding and things like that. So that is a little bit on the side. So having a lot of things, so trying to focus on one thing at a time so that I can get it done, because multitasking is not really my thing. So I put that one on hold so that I can focus on branding for the time being. So that's what I've been doing as well. And also because our business actually already has multiple streams, right? We have 3 streams of income already, but it's also always about trying to explore more options and dreaming big. And it's not about all about money. It's also about I think most of us can relate that we all, especially with the money mindset, we all came around hearing, we probably grew up hearing, not in our family, but also maybe our people around us, that, money is root of evil, right? Money doesn't grow on tree, and all those sorts of things. I had to work a lot around money mindset as well. So, but what I have discovered now after working is actually money is nothing other than the energy. So the things that we can do with it. And so although I've talked about multiple income stream, but it's not about, having lots of it, and it's not about being greedy and all that, but what I can do with it, right? So over the since last year, actually, I've been working with 2 charities, and one of them is for sponsoring a girl. Actually, you can choose any girls between younger babies, or you can also choose older ones, a bit older, or up to teenagers. So I've been working with charities, so sponsoring a baby girl. So actually, she's about a year old, younger than my youngest one, my little one. So, and also I'm all about like empowering women and all that, because it's what I'm going through, my personal experience, like having that limiting beliefs and all that. And also what I've seen from, especially in our culture, right? We see a lot of women feeling not that confident in themselves, and that they think that they cannot do it. So having that, and also what I have learned, I want to be able to spread that through the things like I've learned. And again, like through, as I was saying about the charity, and this girl is actually, the charity works with all the underprivileged countries. So I chose, Nepal was one of them. So I've got a little girl from Nepal. I haven't met her, obviously, and I haven't seen her yet, but I've seen her photographs and all that. So she's growing now. So being able to do that, it's not a big thing, but being able to make a difference to someone else's life, that's the joy we can bring. I think that's one of the things that I wanted to say, is that that's what about money, around money mindset. It's not about multiple stream of income. Doesn't mean that trying to hold it, because we came in the world with nothing and we're going to leave this physical world with nothing, right? So it's not, while we are here, what we can do for everybody around us, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
so those are the things that I've been doing.
Thank you. That's so inspiring. I know how inspiring you are. You are like
So are you?
I cannot miss your life always. Like about meditation, manifestation, and positive mindset. All this kind of. I think I have learned a lot of things from you watching your videos. So yeah, and also despite being busy online business coach and then doing other thing, and you are doing that great work that you're sponsoring, I know it's even with a little maybe it's I as you said, like it's not a big thing, but it's a really big thing, because even like for a child you're making difference for, I think it starts from one person, and then there are, yeah, it's great. I don't know how to say exactly, but it's really great. It's really so inspiring. Thank you for sharing that. And
Oh, Nirmala, sorry to sorry to interrupt you. You are so inspiring. I'm inspired by you every single day.
thank
You're
you.
amazing. So, it's great to be around with all these people. So I always say that, the community, why I love this community so much is because of people like yourself, always inspiring each other. So we don't have time to, talk about other people and all that. We just, want to see each other grow and helping each other to, succeed, as well as, inspire each other. So you have been a great inspiration to me. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Yeah, business wise, I don't know. I'm mostly now, when I talk to you, I was like, I'm talking to you now. I was like, maybe I should start doing that kind. It's not like, I haven't, because my thing about this business is, when I had my little one, I was like, no, I don't want to go to work, and I'm just keep like more and more focus is only on this business now. But I am definitely planning to do more things, maybe some good cause, it's just because I wanted to do that before, because because of the financial situation, it was not possible, and then I didn't have a time to. But now you say, like, because of this business we have lots of time. That's why you are like trying to do few things while you're have time, right? That's the perk about this business. So one more thing, we have lots and lots of mostly from our community, from Nepali community, lots of friends, those who are interested, and they try to convince them. And there are a lot of people like, oh, they are like, I do you think this is really going to work? Because they have not been into that community, so they are really skeptical to take that action. So what is your suggestion for our friends, those kind of friends?
Yeah, if they really want to, I would say, it's not for me or anybody to tell them what to do, because we are all adults. We can make decision for ourselves. But if you really want to check it out, do check it out. If follow your heart, as I always say, because sometimes when you use our mind, when we think of from our head, it has so many things. Your mind runs up 10 different directions. What happens if it this? Just if you just need to just close your eyes, think about it first thing in the morning or before you go to bed. When there is silence, think about it and see how you feel. How does it make you feel? If, as I said, we, as Nirmala is always doing these lives, it has been bringing in guests, people who've been doing this business for such a long time, and obviously it has been working. But having said that, it's not going to work if you do not put in effort, right? We have to do some work. It's anything in life. It's not only this business, right? Anything in life, we need to put in effort. Whether it's weight loss goals, whether it's that we want to get fit and healthy and all that, everything, we need to work on it. Just because we work on maybe 1 day or 2 days or a couple of days a week or a few days a month, it's not going to bring us results. So we have to consistently put in our effort. If we put in effort, then we can do it. And depends on you really, if you really want that change in your life. Are you ready for that change? If you really want that change, and if you really are willing to be coached, willing to, you have the hunger to succeed and you have hunger to change your life, then definitely do check it out. As Nima said, she has been bringing a lot of guests in the past, and we have our community right now. When I first started, when we joined, I think there were about 16 or 17,000, right?
Yes,
And now, yeah, 17,000. Now it's almost 80. I think in the next few days it might be 80, right? It's 79.9. So the number itself speaks for itself. So if it was not working, do you think that many people would join? Absolutely not. So, but as I said, we are not here to tell you what to do. You can decide for yourself. Just follow your heart and see if it's for you.
yeah, thank you. I get that question a lot. Like, they were like really interested, and and also it's normal. I was that too. I was very skeptical when I started. I told my Shasi was my mentor, so I was like, I told her I don't think I can do this business. I don't think this will work. Blah blah blah. And then now I feel so funny myself because I like this business is the great, like I can give, I don't have to go give example to anyone. For my, I can give example of myself. I am living my life because of this business. You can see that, right? And then you too. And then there are a lot of moms doing this. And I missed my, when my I had my daughter, I used to work like odd hour shift, weekend shift, night shift, like holidays. I missed all those things.
Mm.
And then when she grew up, like after like 5 years old, she started questioning, why can't we have a family day? Because we never had a family day, because her daddy used to work 9 to 5,
Yeah.
and I used to work like odd shift, either night shifts or weekends, most of the weekends and nights. So then I realized after having little one, I can't be doing this. And this is a great example. I just like to, it's not bragging or something, but this business has changed my life. And Sabitas and Shashis, if I have to mention few people like Ambika, Kalpana,
Mhm.
lot of mostly women. I just want to focus like, because there are a lot of interested from our community itself. So I just want to tell them, like, just give it a try, because we can't we don't want to give them idea about our perception. Like when we tell them, maybe they will understand from our view. And then I want that, I'm telling them like, okay, just why don't you give a try, and then there is nothing to, you know. So Sabita, do you want to you're so, like, I don't know, you're really great, you're inspiring, like your
Thank
words.
you.
I'm so, yeah, you are. And then many of you inspired a lot of women, mostly from our community. Uh, anything do you want to share? Anything?
I just want to, first of all, I just want to thank you for inviting me to share my journey, being able to share your journey, my journey with your audience. And also, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has taken their time out of their busy schedule. I know everybody is so busy, but spending your time and listening to us share our journey, that I really appreciate that. And that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Savita, for coming.
Thank you.
So
Thank
much.
you.
We
Thank you,
appreciate.
Saida.
I know you, because of time zone and with two kids and doing all this thing, you're really busy. But thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I really wanted
Yeah,
to.
yeah,
Thank you
it was my absolute honor to be here with you today and
so
share
much.
my journey. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. See you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you everyone for watching. I know a lot of you guys are watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know this is a little earlier than my time, but thank you. And as I said, this is going to be my last interview. I will I will not say, like, I'm not going to do any interview, but I will not be doing like a regular interview that I have been doing for this month, because I did because this month was the women's month. So I just want to focus the women. I just want to bring the women, those who are positive influence in my life. That's why I did few interview series, but from now onwards I will be coming with different content. I will try to give more values to you guys. And thank you for loving me, and thank you for supporting me, and I will see you guys next Tuesday with maybe different content. Thank you. Bye bye.